Hey guys, so it's a Saturday, and this is a Saturday vlog, and it feels good. It feels like it was always supposed to feel. Okay, let's start with a great big old congratulations to my girl Caleb and Amanda. They are getting married today. So all I can tell you about that is I hope that you have found even a tenth of what I've found with the banana, because when we are bored out of our minds, aggravated with the world, and just completely overwhelmed, we're still having fun, because I totally married my absolute best friend. And that's such an amazing thing, because honestly, like, if there's a concert or a bar or a game or anything that I want to do, at like that you would get your friends together, like you have a friend who you're like, this shit would be so bomb if so and so came. That is, for me, it's Amber, and I think that that's awesome, because I mean, if you can marry that person, you know, then you get to go home and have sex with them after you're drunk. That's completely cool. Because if not, then you're like with somebody else, then you have that person, you're like, this shit would be the bomb if she was here. You wind up getting drunk, having sex with her, and everything hits the fucking fan. So why not have that person be your person? And all I'm trying to say is that I married my best friend, and I hope that you're marrying yours. And I just completely and totally, I'm excited for you, and I hope that this step just fills your life with even more happiness than you can imagine. There you go. Now that that's out of the way. So I weighed in today. Now, let me talk to you guys about weighing in. Weighing in is kind of weird for me because I don't get to fucking do it as often as I would like. I would like to weigh in every fucking week. However, the meeting that I can make it to every week, I happen to work. And since I work it, I'm all dressed up. I got the good bra on, and I got the, like, stockings, because I always wear tights. And I have the boots, which can be taken off, but still I have, like, the socks. I wear socks under my tights because they make your boots feel better. Anytime you can wear a pair of socks, or, like, even, like, the really low-cut ones under your tights, do it, because your fucking hooker heels are going to feel so much better on your feet. So I am a 7.5 in fancy shoes, and I always order an 8 unless it runs big. Then I order the 7.5, and I wear fucking socks under my tights, like the little, like, no-show socks, okay? Unless it's like the toe shoe, like peep toe shoes, and then you have a whole different situation and you can't do that. So whatever. Okay. Anyway, but I'm all dressed up. I got the jewelry. I got, it's like when I weigh in, I wear a sundress, and that's basically it. Like, close to fucking naked as possible, but not when I have to work. So up until this point, my weigh-ins have been, you know, around 146. Honestly, 146. Okay. Today I weighed in at 152.4. First of all, that's not even in my lifetime zone. I have to lose some weight. Now, is that weight? I don't know. I couldn't really tell you. I haven't been eating crazy, like crazy to gain weight, but obviously I'm weighing higher, yet I'm wearing a pair of jeans I never could have fit in the last time I was 150 pounds. I told my leader that I work with now, my coworker slash my leader, I was like, I don't know what to fucking do. You know me. I track like a goddamn monster, okay? I work out like, I mean, I was at a place where I was, and now I'm going to say was, running like 6 miles 3 times a week or more. Okay, I understand that. My workouts have taken a hit. Now, my food still should not be enough to gain, but my workouts have taken a hit. They've taken a hit for several reasons. One, the mosquitoes down here will fucking pick you up and carry you away. okay? Like, seriously? It's ridiculous. So, like, you can't go fucking outside. Supposedly, it's dusk to dawn. Do you know today at 10 o'clock in the day, I went over to my friend's house and I was like banging on her window to wake her up. She says she's an insomniac, but insomniacs don't sleep. You're not an insomniac if you sleep between the hours of like 6 o'clock in the morning all the way to 8 o'clock. You're actually sleeping. You're just on the wrong schedule. BTW. Anyway, but, so I was over there banging and I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes. Like, literally, I had 5 mosquito bites on my arm. What the fuck, man? That's the daytime. And down here, and I don't know about all over, but down here, the mosquitoes are testing positive for West Nile. Thank you, but no. And the whole thing about West Nile is that you're not supposed to have to worry about it as long as you're healthy. I mean, you might get sick, but you won't die from it unless you're somebody who is young, old, or immunodeficient. Guess what? The only thing they can tell me about the fact that I keep getting these bumps and that I'm sick from time to time with, like, this erythema nodosum is that erythema nodosum has something to do with your immune system turning on itself. Well, I don't need a fucking mosquito with some jacked up STD to fucking bite me. Thank you very much. All I'm saying. So, I've been trying to stay inside more. Great. Whatever. Going to the gym. I don't know. I can't even tell you. I love the gym. I do. But I don't like the fact that it's out of my house. Because the girls, I now have a 3rd grader and a 5th grader, and we are in intense school. It just started. The house is still a fucking mess, so it's always feeling overwhelmed and trying to get that shit taken care of. The whole thing feels just like, I don't know, like mentally I don't stop from 7 a.m. to like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evening, and then at night around 10 o'clock I open up my lesson plan and I plan tomorrow's lessons. Not plan them, I pull it all together and make it all happen. Great. All I'm trying to say is that I'm fucking mentally exhausted and I want to work out, but I don't feel like going anywhere, okay? That's that. And then something has happened. The last 2 times I went to the gym by myself, I got hit on. And that's all flattering. Thanks, guys. That's sweet. Alright. I've never really been somebody who considered myself traditionally attractive. I feel like I have the kind of beauty that moves. You need to know me and appreciate my personality. And not everybody has a taste for my personality. I'm kind of loud, a little obnoxious, totally sarcastic, and kind of bitchy. It's a witty humor that will sting, and so you have to have a taste for that. Okay. But so thanks, it's really nice. Makes me feel all good inside that you think I'm cute enough to want to hook up with. But, not at the gym. I'm fucking busy here. I'm doing something, okay? Like, I find it so much more flattering and so much cuter when guys hit on me at the grocery store. Because, yeah, I'm doing something, but I'm not, like, keeping my heart rate elevated and trying not to talk to you. See that? See? If you want to hit on, note to anybody. If you want to hit on somebody at the gym, don't do it while they're actively working the fuck out. Wait a second. Okay. And on top of that, wait a second. Don't wait a second in like this creepy, I'm watching you and waiting for you. Because that's what the second guy did. And that creeps me to a level of, it makes me want to keep going. So thanks for the inspiration. But no, because eventually I got to get off and you're going to come up and talk to me. But it's not going to be odd enough that you're talking to me. It's like all extra weird because you were peeping hard at me like a weirdo pervert. Okay. Anyway, so at the gym, people have been hitting on me. And it's like, yeah, that's nice, but I'm busy. And I don't really always feel like having to interact with the world in that way. Okay. All I'm saying is that lately I have really wanted to have either a treadmill or an elliptical in my home. I would like to have an elliptical in my house so that I could work out. And then a treadmill, like, I don't need because I could run outside, except that lately the mosquitoes have been so bad that you can't run outside. The mosquitoes are one, and you can't, like, so you're supposed to not dusk to dawn, stay inside. But then, so you're good during the day, except for the fucking heat being so high. The heat index is through the fucking roof, so there's heat warnings. Don't go outside. Great. When the fuck am I supposed to go running? Hello? Let's work this out. Anyway, ideally, I would like a really good elliptical that I could hop on every fucking day. And then I'd like to go run outside whenever the mosquitoes are not ravenous, and the heat is not hellacious. There you go. So that's, my workouts have kind of sucked. Told you all of that so that I could tell you this, because of course it's going to come around. I went shopping today at Weight Watchers. I have this whole new thing. I really don't care for the job. I don't give a shit, really, honestly, if I'm going to be honest. But I really like doing the job. And I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I don't care. I care about the people. I care about the people that I talk to. I want to be one of those people who can give you honest advice. And I want to be able to, like, recommend things. So when they ask me, like, what about the oatmeal? What about this? What about that? I feel like I'm like, I don't buy any of that. So I changed my situation. Lately, breakfast has been kind of weird, or I'll skip it, or I'll do a full bar because it's damn near noon. But instead, I'm going to do Weight Watchers oatmeal. I got a baked apple, which actually I ate today, and it was really tasty. And I chopped up 1.5 ounces of fruit. So, it's 120 calories, 3 points plus. If you add fruit to it, it's free as far as points concerned. I think it was like 22 calories to add 1.5 ounces of apple. So, I have the baked apple. And then I got the maple brown sugar. Hey, shout out right here, right now. I'm letting you know this is discontinued. So if you like this flavor from Weight Watchers, stock up. Yep, you better stock up because it's discontinued. So I got this one and I got that one. I did that painting. All right, and I got the Harvest Berry Cream, which I've actually tried and I really actually like, which is why I bought more of it. And here again, it's 120 calories, and I chop up strawberries and put strawberries in it. And if I want a snack, I make it and I chop up the strawberries and I add a touch of Splenda. Okay, so that's food. But I was talking about working out, and this is what I did. I got the time crunch thing, okay? The just 10 minutes each, so it's 5 workouts that are 10 minutes each, and I love 10-minute workouts because on days when I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to work out, guess what I do? I take my hula hoop and I hula hoop for 10 minutes, and then an hour later, or whenever I can fit it, I hula hoop for another 10 minutes. However, hula hooping inside is complicated because it's a big fucking hoop. I mean, hello, it's a big hoop, so I have to have things really clean and really spread out, or I have to do it outside. And if I hula hoop outside, I will probably have to, like, fight a fucking mosquito for my hula hoop at this point in time. Can't do it. This is an indoor, 10 minutes per workout. I'll let you know. I think what I'm going to do is actually video doing one so we can see together if we like it or not. Yay! Okay. So that's that. And then I picked up the Punch. Where am I at? Punch kit. Now this one is 3 complete workouts: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And it's got weighted gloves. I just think it might be something kind of different and interesting and fun. Before you're like, damn, you spent a lot of money when you were bitching about money, let me just say, I had a credit and everything's half off because I work for them. Yay! Alright, so I got that and that. And I'm looking forward to doing more home workouts and, you know, finding something to light my fire. There you go. Now, all of that, and we're finally getting to this, the deep stuff, the real stuff. Let me talk to you about gaining weight. And it's so weird, because it's like gaining weight. I don't feel like I gained weight. Obviously, I had a higher number on the scale than I've seen in a very, very, very long time. However, I don't feel like I've gained weight. Like, I don't feel it in my clothes, and I can see a change in my body where, like, I'm less toned, but I think that that is a lack of Zumba because my girl quit teaching down here. She now teaches in another town. I think that I'm going to make that a priority also. Anyway, all of that, just get back to where I'm trying to say. There's something strange that happens when you're part of a community, and when you are a success, I want I want to use, I'm all about the, like, metaphors and analogies and similes and all that motherfucker. So here we go. You know how everybody has that couple that they look at and they're like, oh my god, see, love exists. Like, that's what I want. Oh, he is so sweet. He cuts her hair, he does her makeup, he picks out her jeans. That's amazing. Or like, they're so perfect together. They've been together since 8th grade, and I swear to God, they made the cutest babies, and they're just amazing, and oh, nobody's ever treated me like that, right? Right? And then, at the 10-year high school reunion, you find out that either A, he's gay and so is she, and they got together and had babies to make their family happy. B, they are still together and happy because they both cheat on each other. C, they are not together anymore. Or D, they're together but miserable. And your whole world comes crashing the fuck down. And you're like, oh my god. Like, this whole time, I have been trying to make my relationship like yours because yours is perfect. And you're more torn up about it than they are. Because they're like, fuck it, dude, we've been living this life. We know. Okay. I feel like gaining weight is a lot like that sometimes, kind of, for me. Because it's not just me. Like, I have, like, the people at my meeting who look up to me and, like, expect me, they just expect me to be there every week. They just expect me to do well every week. They expect me to have something to say. And, you know, I do. I have recommendations, and I have ideas and thoughts, and I'm willing to sit down and talk to you. And I have a couple of girls who, like, they will give me their little weekly tracker and be like, can we make a plan? And I'm like, okay. And every week I sit down, and for some reason, one of them started this. She was like, I feel like if you write it, I'll do it. So I took her weekly tracker, and I'm like, okay, this week you're committing to drinking all of your water every day. And, like, you know, I wrote, you know, she will drink her water every day, and like that. And somebody else was like, oh my god, will you do that for me? And I was like, yeah, whatever. So, I mean, I do that for them, and I don't mind. I really, really like it. At the times when I have felt like, fuck it, I don't care, it has been the fact that my success has encouraged, helped, inspired other people's success. And at the times when my sobriety has been thoroughly threatened, and I have just been in a headspace where I want to use the fact that, like, other people depend on me to be the strong one has really helped, which makes having a number like 152 on the scale so frustrating, because I have not eaten. I'm like, what I told my leader was, I haven't even had enough fun to equal that number. Like, that's bullshit. And on top of it being bullshit, I feel like there's so many people who count on me. How can I continue to help them if I am obviously screwing this shit up? I don't know. You know, the only thing I can say is that you live and you learn, and I have said that through this whole thing. I never, ever, ever have I said, I got this, I know it, I'm on it, it's easy, because it's not. And I feel like I'm just being reminded, and I'm at this place, it's a crossroad, because there is that part of me that's like, fuck it then, you might as well eat cake, and fuck it, you might as well eat whatever the fuck you want, let's go to McDonald's, you know, you're gaining weight anyway. And then there's the other part of me that's like, you're letting everybody down, you're letting yourself down, you're disgusting, you're horrible, like what the fuck, you don't even deserve to live. And then there's that part of me that has been the girl who has gotten through this for the past 2 years, and she's like, what are you doing? You know that these things happen, and you know that you just put one foot in front of the other, and you continue to make good choices, and you work for it. You know that. So why are you like hesitating? And all I can say is that because in the past, that girl who knows just to put one foot in front of the other has been the loudest voice. And over the past couple of weeks, the other ones, the one with nasty things to say about me, the one that wants to just, you know, be so ugly and call me a failure and talk about what a loser and how fat I am and disgusting, that one, and the one that's sitting there saying, why don't we just go eat something crazy anyway, has been so much louder. It's just been so noisy inside my head. And that's where I'm at. So, I guess, you know, and I've said this and I say it a lot, it's so hard to hear a quiet voice and, like, in the midst of so many shouting. And I just need to really use the tools I have and the tools I just picked up to find my quiet voice and to hear it and to trust it and to let it guide me. Yeah. So this was Saturday's vlog, guys. Oh, and I food vlogged for you guys yesterday because I haven't done that in forever. So here's a food vlog.
Food vlog. Yummy little foods. Yummy little foods. Haven't food vlogged in a minute. So, today's a special Friday. I'm having wheat waffles with chopped strawberries. The way I do the chopped strawberries is I chop them up, then I sprinkle them. They have a teaspoon of, and I kind of spread them out. They have a teaspoon of Splenda sprinkled over them, and then I mix them all together so that the juice in the Splenda becomes like a syrup. Bada bing! And coffee, my beautiful big coffee cup. And look, it's got an iceberg of Splenda in there. Goodbye, iceberg. Goodbye. Well, now it's just like little ice chunks. Look, see the polar bears crying? Alright, that's not funny. I like polar bears. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so this is an egg sandwich. This is how I do my burgers also, so watch and learn. Instead of a bun, I'm using a portobello. I cut them in half. See, that's the bottom. That's where the top is. I stuff my burger, or in this case, my eggs, in them, topped with cheese and lettuce, and I have myself a little bun. So good. And of course, more lime water. More of that strawberry stuff that I make with the Splenda, and 2 Wassa light rye crackers and lime water. What? 6 grams of bruschetta with Italian basil. Now a serving is 53 grams. It's also 190 calories. But to get the flavor, you just need a taste. So I use 6 grams, around 25 calories is what I count it as. And there we go. You're going to see it on my cracker in just a second. See how thin that is spread out? That is spread out, but it's more than enough flavor. Very exciting. Sushi! A little sashimi. A little, what's that? Eel salad. And a little bit of football in your life. And a little bit of banana by my side. What?
Squid.
That's what I meant. That's the end of the food vlog. Arctic Zero, vanilla maple. Ashley says there's a pumpkin, and I want it.